Hi everybody, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. It is Friday, August 3rd, and I'm coming today with an update on my scar treatment that I started 7 days ago. This is the product that I have been using. It's called Scar Away silicone adhesive sheets, and they come 8 in a box. This is pretty much what they look like. They're little, but I would take 2 of these strips and put them on each brachioplasty scar. And I have to say I was very pleased with them. Like I said, I am naturally a good healer, but I noticed after a couple of days of using the silicone that the incisions had been definitely had lightened up and flattened out. And I'll show you pretty much, this is pretty much what they look like. This is my, the worst of the two. This is, see, this is where the scar ends right here. Halfway into my armpit, and then it goes all the way up. And this is my right arm, and the only sensitivity I have is in the elbow area right here where the drain was stitched into my arm. But it's flatter, it's lighter, it's a little more bumpy than the other one, but a lot flatter and lighter than it had been before the silicone. And the puckering on the edges of the incision has flattened out a lot. This is my right arm, I think the better of the two. See that? The puckering is practically gone on this one. The elbow does not hurt here. A little sensitive still, but very little, very little. This is the one that's a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more bumpy, a little bit more redder. So this is it. Regarding the results of my brachioplasty, I think when I first had it done, of course now the faja's off. A lot of the swelling has subsided and a lot of the bat wings are back. Look at that. No, I'm not thrilled about that. I think it would have been a lot happier if Dr. Soseda had just pulled a little bit more off, cut a little bit more off and pulled it up, this part here, pulled it more up into my arm. See this one here as well. I would have been a lot, see something like that, a little bit more firmer with no bat wings flapping, and yeah, I think a couple more inches removed from this would have given me a much better result. That's pretty much how it goes. When the swelling goes down and the flesh starts to relax again, get the bat wings back. I don't know, but it looks okay from this part, I don't know. A little bit firmer. I would have liked them to be firmer, but considering, you pay money and you go to another country and you have them done, and well, it doesn't matter where you go, but of course you want the best results possible, and everybody heals differently, and this is how I heal. I'm an older woman, I hate to keep saying that, but it is true. And if I was maybe 45 or 50, maybe I would have had a better result. I don't know. But, I'm okay with it. Would have a little disappointed, like I said, I would like to have less of this flapping around. But other than that, I will not have any more work done on these arms because they were far too painful to heal from. So whatever remains, remains. And I will be, learn to love it, as they say. I will be going back in November to get my breast work finished, have my augmentation portion of the breastwork done, and have my extended tummy tuck done. And of course I'll discuss, this little thing here with Dr. Soseda, and just to let him know that, I don't want him to be super conservative when he's operating on me, because his concern of me having afibrillation and having blood thinners, higher chance of throwing blood clots and having a stroke, and wanting to get me off the table as soon as possible. Maybe that's why this came out the way it did, because he didn't take enough time maybe to do a little bit more work than he did. Um, so I'm going to tell them, don't be too conservative with me when I'm on the table because you're fearful of something going wrong, because nothing went wrong. Uh, and I've had, long surgeries before, and I do well with surgery, and I recuperate well, and just take the time you need to do what you got to do. Don't rush me off the table because you're afraid of any complications that can transpire, because I want to be happy with the results in the end. And so anyway, I will be going back in November, and this silicone product works. I suggest you try it, and that's about it. I have nothing more to say. In Arizona, wherever you are during these hot summer months, um, enjoy them. Enjoy your summer best you can. I know that California is just burning to the ground, and and I remember not too long ago we had some major fires up here in the northern part of Arizona, and we lost 19 firefighters, and they did a movie about it, and I happened to view it on my on TV the other night, and I said, I knew they had made a movie about the 19 firemen that died here in Arizona, and it was really sad to see what happened, how they died. Anyway, firemen, police officers and firemen, they really risk their lives every day to keep society safe. So let's just keep them in our prayers, and the people in California who are losing homes and evacuating, let's keep them in our prayers too. Because no matter where we are or what we're going through, whether it be, flappy arms or hot weather outside that keeps us hibernating like a bear, we're still in a lot better shape than a lot of people out there are. The only thing I had to worry about in my life or in my body is having, a little bit more flab on my arms than I had hoped for. There are people that are crippled and have no use of their arms, or they have no arm at all. So I'm happy. I'm blessed. I just want to end on that note. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Bye.